based on science and data. We have recently switched to drinking water bottles out of water out of when we have water bottles out of a plastic, away from plastic towards paper, like drink box water bottles sort of things, as we've switched from plastic water bottles to paper water bottles or cardboard water bottles.
Always be yourself.
It's easier said than done. I thought you were the one, listening to my heart instead of my head. You find another one, but I am the better one. But I won't let you forget me. I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's a point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. It's easier said than done. I thought you were the one, listening to my heart instead of my head. You find another one, but I am the better one. But I won't let you forget me.
Witness at the door. Hold up.
How you doing?
Good morning. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
For Dragon House 14, do you know anything about your opponent?
I prefer not to know anything about my opponent.
Okay, I guess that's what motivates you in the probably taking care.
Let me tell you what motivates me. You know what motivates me is staying in the dark tunnel. I stay in the dark tunnel because when you're in the darkness, you can't see shit anyway. So what fucking difference does it make to know who this man is? I don't care if he knows who I am. They gave him a chance. They put me on TV and they didn't pay me a damn red cent for it. I gotta...
Zieh dich schon mal aus, wir müssen reden. Mach dich schon mal frei fürs Diskutieren. Zieh dich schon mal aus, wir müssen reden.
Willst du mit mir Drogen nehmen? Dann wird es rote Rosen regnen. Ich hab's in einer Soap gesehen. Willst du mit mir Drogen nehmen?
So I propose this. The city allows for licensed masseurs to give genital massages if the masseur and the client both agree to it. We let someone get naked and have every other part of their body touched and rubbed by a massage therapist. Hell, we let proctologists spend their day fingering men and sticking things up their anus. So if someone wants to yank a guy's crank, I say let him. Picture this, a big old sweaty fat guy. Would getting him off with your hand actually be that much worse than giving him a full body massage, getting up in there under the folds of fat, or being the proctologist sticking your finger up his? And that brings me to my last point. This is about a group of people imposing their morality on the rest of society. If a grown adult wants a hand job, another grown adult is willing to give one for money, then let them. That's both freedom and capitalism, and that's the foundation of our country.
Hit or miss, I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya. He gon' find a eat your ass again.
Okay, this is something that really, truly pisses me off, okay? Now, it's not because I don't respect people's opinions, that they don't like the newer SpongeBob episodes after the movie, okay? Okay, in my opinion, the only outright bad seasons of SpongeBob are seasons 6 and 7, I think. But what like pisses me off is people who like just say how, oh, the first 3 seasons and the first movie are just sacred and everything after that is just crap. I mean, if you watch somebody like Pie Guy Rules, you know, I've disagreed with him on some, like, episodes, but I mean, yeah, he gives them a chance, and, like, yeah, he says how, like, Patrick has always been a jerk, and, like, they've always had Squidward torture episodes, and Mr. Krabs has always been greedy.
Alright, my diaper brethrens and pampered princesses. So tell me, am I biting off more than I can chew, or is this just diaper wearing confidence? As you can see, pretty thick diaper. And back with very thin scrubs. So I want you to be honest with me, guys. Can you really tell?
Bet you can't handle this one.
Hey, I'm Allison Chains, and today I'm here to talk about my super queero, iconic, legendary drag queen, Craig Russell. Craig Russell was a really famous entertainer and performer that would probably be pretty upset that I just referred to them as a drag queen, because they didn't like that title too much. They were an impersonator and an illusionist and a singer and a vocal impressionist.
Tonight I'm going to do a medley of my greatest hit.
They were super famous for being able to do a huge, wide multitude of vocal impressions of celebrities, and they would change live on stage. So in one number, Craig Russell could be duetting with himself as Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong, while still on stage dressed as Bette Midler, which happens in his special live in Amsterdam in 1980. But Craig was well known around Toronto, performing at legendary clubs that don't exist anymore, like Club Manatee and the Rhino. Toronto really had an obsession with naming gay bars after large gray animals. That's so weird.